Hi, so my name's Gavin Richardson, Head of Sales here at Mortgages for Business, and I'm here with Luke, Charlie and Calum, our specialist brokers here, and we're going to talk to you today just a little bit around purchases and remortgages using an SPV. So a special purchase vehicle to buy your properties. More and more common now, more and more lenders are actually coming to the market, and we're seeing great attraction with customers especially taking the advice of an accountant and purchasing through this type of vehicle. It's something that we've always supported and always done. But again, as we see more and more lenders come to the market, it's more accessible. So we're going to spend the next few minutes just looking at a few options that are available in the market at the moment. So Calum, you've looked at single unit purchases and not the complex property, quite straightforward, suitable for sort of first time or less experienced landlords. Yeah. So what have you found?
So I go with a 3.59% 5-year fixed. That's with the mortgage works, and it's got an arrangement fee of $995.
Okay, so it's got a fixed arrangement fee rather than the sort of percentage which some lenders charge. A decent rate of 3.59.
Yeah, very competitive.
And does that cap out at a certain loan to value?
So that's up to 75%.
So, okay, so kind of standard 25% deposit.
Yeah.
So it's for an SPV purchase, but what type of client in the background does it suit?
So maximum 2 shareholders or directors, no minimum income criteria, which is good. Other than that, free valuations, low product fee, which is good for the high value loans especially. Fairly simple, easy lender to use.
Okay, and the clients themselves, you say no minimum income,
yeah.
They have some form of income.
Some form of income, at least 12 months self-employed history, so via a tax return. Other than that, it's quite straightforward. It doesn't have to be a huge amount, which is good.
And does it suit the first-time landlord?
First-time landlord, experienced landlord, they just have to have a property of some sort, so either residential or buy-to-let.
Okay. So you mentioned the lender's TMW, part of the nationwide group, something that we use regularly. What additional advantages would you say for a client coming via you to use TMW?
Very good service at the moment. TMW get offers out quite comfortably for the most part in 2 to 3 weeks. Free valuation, we have a good relationship with their business manager. She's in our office every couple of weeks, and if we have any problems, she's easily accessible on the phone.
Okay, so we've got a really attractive rate, 3.59, got a fixed arrangement fee of 995, got free valuations, and we've got a really speedy turnaround for the applicant as well to get to offer nice and quickly. So your phone's going to get really busy, so how do clients get hold of you?
Number is 01732 471 648, and my email address is calumo@mortgagesforbusiness.co.uk.
Great, thanks Calum.
Lovely, thank you.
So Luke, you've looked at something slightly different. You've looked at HMO purchases for clients using the SPV vehicle. So what rate have you found for our customers?
I found a 3.90 rate fixed for 5 years. It's a 75% loan to value product.
Okay, so not too much higher than the single unit rate.
No.
So quite a competitive rate at 75% loan to value. Okay, and who's the lender for this?
Lender's Paragon.
Okay, so Paragon we all know, very good in the buy-to-let market. So who's this particular product other than the SPV? Who's it suitable for? First-time landlords or?
No, it's suitable for a client who has a minimum landlord experience of 3 years. Also need a minimum income of 25,000. Now this can be combined to figure between the applicants.
Okay, so how many applicants can we have on an application?
Maximum 4.
Okay, so as long as we've got 25k of income across all 4 applicants, and as long as one of the applicants has owned a property, an investment property for 3 or more years, then they can get the HMO product.
Correct.
Fantastic. Okay, so what are the additional benefits of actually going with a lender like Paragon?
Well, this particular product offers a free valuation, no arrangement fee, no lender admin fee because Paragon's products normally carry a £150 admin fee and offers £250 back on completion.
Okay, what to help with the legal fees?
Yeah,
okay.
Correct.
So we've got slightly higher rate, but we're buying a specialist property. And then we've got free val. Zero arrangement fee?
Zero arrangement fee.
And cash back on completion.
Cash back on completion.
Okay, fantastic. I can see why you recommended it.
Yeah.
Okay, and what about Paragon? What's their kind of service levels like at the moment?
Service levels are quite good. Just to touch on just a few more added benefits for this particular product. So they allow up to 10 rooms, a minimum property value of 100,000, and up to 20 rooms, it's minimum property value of 150,000. And obviously no upfront costs on that particular product. Now, why would I recommend this product? I'd recommend this product because we have direct contact with the underwriter, so we could discuss a case with them first to make sure it definitely can fit with them. Obviously, not wasting your time, our time, or their time. And also, the business development manager comes in weekly, so we have the added benefit of face-to-face talking a case through as well.
fantastic. So he's one of the real advantages of using a broker.
Yeah.
We get the opportunity to review your cases before we submit them,
Yep.
to sense check them against the criteria which we've got accessible, and also to chat it through with the underwriter who's going to make the decision prior to submission.
Correct.
So there shouldn't really be any issues once we find the right property that we wouldn't submit unless we were pretty sure we were going to get to offer quite quickly.
Yes, correct.
Brilliant. Thank you, Luke. So how do clients get hold of you?
They can contact me on my direct dial 01732 471 684, or you can email me lukew@mortgagesforbusiness.co.uk.
Great. Thanks, Luke. So, Charlie, you've looked at something slightly different. You've looked at clients who can refinance a property that they've purchased within the last 6 months, something that we're seeing quite a lot of. It's becoming more and more popular as different avenues like auction finance is becoming an opportunity for customers. So what kind of rates have you found for us?
On a 5-year fix, 3.75%.
Okay, and that's on single units, not HMOs, that's standard property.
Yeah.
Okay, and the lender that you found for this?
It's Keystone Property Finance.
Okay, so why have you gone with them?
Because I think Keystone, this is something that they've written into their lending criteria specifically. They saw a unique selling point to them, so they've put this into their lending criteria, and it's slightly different to other lenders out there. So I think actually they understand this and get their head around this kind of transaction.
Okay, so what's their kind of criteria on this refinance within 6 months then?
Okay, so if you do it within 6 months and you haven't completed any work to the property, they will do the purchase price. So if there's no work done, they will do the purchase price. If you have completed work on it, they will do purchase price plus the cost of works, and that includes any fees paid, which does include stamp duty as well, and they will do 100% of the open market value up to a maximum of 75% loan to value.
Okay, so there's quite a lot in there, so we'll just clarify that. So if it's within 6 months of ownership and there's no work done, purchase price.
Yeah, whatever you pay for it, they will lend up to 75% of that.
If you've undertaken work on a property, they will do 100% of the purchase price plus 100% of the cost of works and any fees, which will include stamp duty, as long as the overall loan is no more than 75% of the open market value.
Correct.
Brilliant. Okay, so who can get access to this? It's a limited company SPV vehicle, so who's it suitable for?
It's also through trading limited companies as well.
Okay.
So you can do it as an SPV, which is SPV set up on day one, so no trading history. If it's through a trading limited company, you'd need 2 years trading history.
Okay, so it's important to distinguish between the pair. Okay, and the directors or the applicants, what do we need to know about those? Who's it suitable for?
Okay, so you have to be aged 21 years or over. If you are a first-time landlord, they will consider it, but there is a minimum income requirement of 25,000. If you're an experienced landlord, there is no minimum income requirement there.
Okay, so realistically, it should fit most of our client base somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And what are the other additional advantages of using a lender like Keystone?
So a lender like Keystone, they were, the reason why I would say use them is they're set up from a brokerage background, so they understand broking side of it, and their underwriting is 2-day turnaround time at the moment. There's a very good BDM that we have contact with, and we've got direct access into the underwriters as well, so we can put stuff to them before we make the application to have a chat through them in unusual scenarios.
Okay, so another really good reason why to use a broker. When you've got complicated transactions like this, where there may be some discretion, it's really good to have the opportunity for us to be able to talk the criteria through with the business development manager and actually specifics of the case through directly with the underwriter.
Yeah, and I think Keystone have kind of understood what landlords are needing at this time, and they're understanding the market a lot more than some of the other lenders that are out there at this time.
Okay, so it's a really good opportunity in terms of what's becoming popular in the market for these types of transactions. So how can clients get hold of you, Charlie?
You can drop me an email at charliel@mortgagesforbusiness.co.uk. That's charliel@mortgagesforbusiness.co.uk, or call me on my direct dial, which is 01732 471 604. That's 01732 471 604.
Great, thanks Charlie. So hopefully you can see 3 different types of properties, 3 different types of transactions, but 3 very experienced brokers here that are available to answer any questions or support you throughout the process of any application. So please do get in touch, and we look forward to dealing with you. Thanks very much.